your father is an MBBS doctor and you joined in homeopathy. Now you're running an online clinic also in your practice also. How did this homeopathy belief deep rooted in you?
I had no idea, zero idea how a digital thing works.
And that is why we build this academy where we can teach you entrepreneurship, marketing, advertisement, how you can make your build your your brand and then run an organization like an entrepreneur.
Like if you put in efforts or you do, there's something different you need to do to be successful. Like 10 years thing can be done in 1 year. So you have to make that a 10x mindset. That's more important.
Welcome to the one more episode of Hall of Fame interviews for Doctorpreneur Academy. In this series of interviews, we talk to successful doctors and doctorpreneurs who have done something remarkable after they come inside the academy and done something good, and now they are pretty successful. So today's session with Dr. Samidha from Palghar, Maharashtra, which is like 150 kilometers from Mumbai, and she is a practicing homeopathic consultant, and she has been doing for last 10 years. And some around 15-18 months she joined Doctorpreneur Academy, and since then she has been growing in many folds. So we will talk about the journey, and first of all I just want to thank Dr. Samidha for taking time and coming with us and talking to us. Thank you so much, Dr. Samidha, for joining us. And
welcome, Samidha.
Yeah, thank you.
You are almost a star of our academy. We can look up to you and your videos very well.
You are one of the most proactive participant on any kind of activity which you are doing. So it is very motivational for us also, people who responded like this. And thank you so much for joining today.
Samidha is actually one of the members who speaks openly and very candidly on the comments box also. And she doesn't hold back anything.
Yeah. Lot of all our lectures below that, Samidha's comment is always there.
Yeah.
And so Pranav sir is always replying. So that conversation also help a lot of doctors.
Yeah. In fact, I'm not feeling as if we are talking for the first time. As if we have communicated so many times in small interactions or just few questions around there. So we know each other for quite some time now.
Yeah, it is a homely feeling, I can say that.
Yeah, same. Will like just like we are seeing that we are talking on a daily basis. Great. So once again, Dr. Samidha, thank you so much for coming and sharing your experiences and the time you have given. Just introduce yourself, what have been you are doing, and people should know how you have progressed in last 15 months.
Start with, I am a homeopath, basically concentrating on a digital clinic. I run a digital hair clinic and only do homeopathy consultations. And I've been practicing since 10 years. I am graduated from the prestigious Chandaben Mohanbhai Patel Homeopathic Medical College, which is in Vile Parle, Mumbai, and which is one of Asia's finest and one of the best in the world. So I am always thankful for that institution for making whatever I am there today. And of course, my father is an MBBS doctor from JJ College and Grant Medical College. And my elder sister, who is my partner in my digital clinic, she is also a homeopath, Dr. Tirtha. My dad, Dr. Rumade. So basically, we are a family focused on concentrating on the healing of people, whatever diseases are there. We concentrate on we have a niche practice and do only hair consultations, and dad is a general practitioner, MBBS. So basically an entire family which is working towards your well-being.
So your father is an MBBS doctor and you joined in homeopathy. Now you're running an online clinic also in your practice also. So when did this belief in homeopathic started? Mm-hmm. So many homeopathy consultants are actually searching here and there for other kind of jobs. They're learning jobs, or maybe they're working under somebody, or maybe trying to diversify in other branches. So how did this homeopathy belief deep rooted in you?
Yeah, basically allopathy people will always want their children to be an allopath or MBBS or something, same line. But my dad was always open, whatever you want to do, you can just go forward with your dream. So he had not set any kind of barriers in like both sisters. And from childhood we have seen homeopathy like being prescribed. Like my dad's friend and Guruji, like he is a homeopath. Now he's no more, but he was one of my gurus, like how I actually started practicing, and a lot of help. So from childhood we have seen this, and that has always been open to other systems of medicine, like be it homeopathy. So what is good in what pathy, he accepts it and even gives his to his patients. Like even he'll consult it, not he will never be like this, the patient should come to me only. If this is not going to be treated by me by allopathy, then he'll send it to some Ayurveda, if it's good in Ayurveda. The system, like the GI tract is very good system, they control it. Then homeopathy is a whole entire concept is there. Then homeopathy. So he's been open to all pathies since childhood. So that's where we were never like we wanted to do MBBS only. So we had all our options open. And then we had seen some miraculous things happening, like in neurological diseases. Even we have seen diseases like nerve, since everything, like from childhood. So we were like, okay, we wanted to, till 12th I had only just get good marks, and then whatever field will be open at that time, I will just make the call, like I want to do this. I never had this thing like childhood dream hoti hai, I want to be a pilot, or I want to be a doctor or something like that. I never had that thing. I was just open, do give your best every day, and then there's a time when you get to know, okay, now this is the thing which you want to do. That came very late to me, like almost at the results line. So that's why I jumped into homeopathy. Like I had all options ready.
None of the branches are 100% perfect, actually. That is what we also believe in, that you get the best of everything and your patient should get the best of everything. And there is no need, saying wrong about the other branches, but it is a collaborative effort which should be, systems of medicine should collate together to the betterment of the patient. That is what we also believe. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's true. I think openness is what matters, and we have seen in COVID times that how everyone has seen all three pathies together and other streams of medicine as well, and people got some results from some direction and some direction. So I think the objective should be to have the patient's benefit in the center, and then see how you and what is your father is actually doing. It's perfectly good. Okay, so other thing, like a lot of homeopath has this belief of not going full on, and I have never seen anybody other than Dr. Batra who were able to build that kind of empire after him. So that has always have a question. I have always question in this mind, why somebody else has not able to do that to that level. Yes, there are regional players who are good, who are big, but at a national level or international level, nobody has kind of built that empire like Dr. Batra has done, because that is also homeopathy, pure homeopathy he was doing. Yes, he is very good in marketing, but anybody else can also do the marketing. So what is your say on the belief system of the homeopath when they go through that journey, initial 5 years of studies, and then they come out and they do not find out a suitable job, or they do not have self-belief of opening their clinic. So what is your experience?
See, I can say this thing is 10 years back, like it was like that. Some people did not have that background. Like if they don't have when you are a child, if you don't have a hero in front of you, then you don't get very motivated. Like people are there, like they follow actors or they follow politicians, or there must be somebody who you feel like becoming like a person. So maybe most of them don't have that kind of a person. Yes, Dr. Batra was there, but they didn't know the exact Dr. Batra. Like Dr. Batra's face is not everywhere, like for everybody. They have this, his clinic is there, his messages are there, but as a person, they did not see, apart from Dr. Batra, anybody else, maybe at that time. But for me personally, I can say I had a lot of heroes in my life. Like my dad is there. He's an allopathy person, but I know he's successful as a doctor. Then from my college, there are very world famous like doctors in homeopathy doing pure homeopathy practice. So I had this thing like, okay, you can get forward in homeopathy, and everything comes down like to the mindset. Like it's all in the mindset. Like nobody teaches you the entrepreneurial mindset, which Dr. Batra had. Like from the start, I can say he's very different from others. Correct. Like we as a doctor never think of going into that field. What we think is the patient is diseased and we have to cure him. Apart from that, like an entrepreneur, we never thought also, and nobody taught also. Like it's not there in the system only. And in over the 5.5 years, nobody teaches that. Okay, they teach you about the pathology, they teach you how to like talk to a doctor, like everything is there. But apart from this entrepreneurship or digital thing, nobody teaches you. You have to jump into somebody's practice, like assist somebody, or then you have to go to actually experience this thing, and then only the inspiration comes. For me it was different, because I had this people in my background, or I had this inspiration. Like people say now, the 5 people around you will inspire you. So I had these people. So for most of them, they don't have that. But fortunately, after these 10 years, in these 10 years, many people have come up. Like there are many people, like nowadays I see ads in the like in the television, also in the space and ads. Like there are a lot of clinics which have come up, and then now people have started seeing, okay, now this is there, it can be successful. Or only if it sinks in, then only people will start to think. Otherwise they will like, it takes 10 years to like if he's a allopathy person, it will take only almost 3 years to be settled. But initially it was in the mind of people like it will take almost 10 years to be successful. But they don't think like an entrepreneur. Like if you put in efforts, or you do, there's something different you need to do to be successful. Like 10 years thing can be done in 1 year. So you have to make that a 10x mindset. That's more important.
Intention is much more important. And that is why we build this academy, where we can teach you entrepreneurship, marketing, advertisement, how you can make your build your your brand, and then run an organization like an entrepreneur. Because you need to be there selling your services, because you have gathered so much of knowledge. Now you can go out and say to the people that I can help you, and in return I'm also getting something. So but that service attitude, people has a mismatch between having a full service attitude, or maybe thinking of social stigma attached to taking money. What we believe is selling is a service to mankind. If you cannot sell your own expertise, then you are actually doing this, not justifying your own learning or your effort. And that is what at the minimum level, BHMS or homeopathy people have this belief, not going out and like fully go into the market and with the full confidence, unless you value yourself, nobody else will do. So you need to value yourself, your apathy, and you should believe in it, and full 100% focus into the market, learn the skills. Now digital can help you. What people can do in 10 years, you can do in 2 years. So now you have to learn that skills and come and full out. And what you have done on digital clinic stuff is fantastic.
So we have made a kind of a finishing school, which is, we just told now things are not told us to do us in the MBBS or BAMS or BHMS.
Correct.
We are trying to fulfill that gap.
Correct. That's
and we are just trying the entrepreneurial mindset, हर एक doctor के पास आ जाए, so that he can be free also. Freedom is also going to come only with entrepreneurship.
Correct.
If you are working under somebody, you will never be free.
Absolutely. So true.
Samidha, when you started this digital thing, what were the major challenges and how did you overcome that?
I had no idea, zero idea how a digital thing works. Like I only had this thing like I want to start, because it's already 10 years. And now officially government had given permission. Like it was pending in line, like in the pipeline, they will give permission, but that full permission was never there. But they had to give it because COVID came in. So now I had the permission. I had this thing ready. Like now is the scope also. And now is the time. Even now, if I spend time in learning how everything is done and then jumping in, then I had it. I would never have made it. So I said, I just took a leap of faith, I can say. One day I saw a webinar, and then I just contacted a team, like remotely. Everything is working remotely. I am in Palghar and my entire team is in Mumbai. Like I just have to tell them, like, this is the patient comes, registers, I get a message. I just have to talk to the patient and then instruct them. These are the medicines. Then they do the entire thing, right from the courier, from everything to the packaging to the everything is done by them. So basically, it was like, if you have the bigger the dream, the more important the team. So team work is very important in this. Like, if you're going digital, you need a team. That's what I can say. So for me, it was like a leap of faith. And slowly and steadily we'll learn. You will never finish learning stage, because if you keep learning, there are endless opportunities. You keep on learning, and you just get into that phase only. But if unless you take the leap, you won't understand the obstacles, what obstacles are coming. Like when I started, I didn't even know what a website works like. So I started talking to the team. Then the team told me, this is the heading. So what is that SEO? What is this thing? Then what is the importance of pictures, like background pictures, everything. Like they told me. Then I started doing webinars and all those stuff. I started learning, and then now I'm almost a pro, I can say, because almost 100 of webinars I've done that to learn actually.
Sometimes something which is unknown, it is scary, but you have to make fun in the unknown also.
Yes.
And that is what the learning curve is, right? And if you are learning, then the next 5 years is good, because now you can monetize those things. And now, since you are doing a lot of things in a beaten pieces, and when you came inside the academy, you got everything, like all pieces are stitched together, and now you can understand what you are doing and how you can actually scale up to the nth level. And
so tell us about your journey in the academy.
That was purely a law of attraction. Like you teach now in the law of attraction. Like I had this, like I'm also similarly doing one membership like program, like a mastermind group is there now. You call it an international group. I'm a part of a group. But every time I did a webinar or see a marketing like team, like they tell you things to do. But then in the back of the mind, like, how can I apply to my medical field? Like as a doctor, am I allowed to do certain things or not? So actually I had this in mind. I wanted somebody who's an expert in both, like a doctor also and a marketing team also, and who will actually help me like understand the rules. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to not supposed to do? And then grow very specifically niche. And exactly I got that. One day I saw your like on Facebook ad. I just jumped into the webinar. I almost skipped the first 10 minutes, I can say, to be true. But then after I saw the next 10 minutes, that time only it was fixed in mind. These are the people are going to help me. Like bolte na Hindi mein, ye banda sacha lag raha hai. He will definitely help me. So that I just jumped in. I never thought or gave it a second thought. Like you said, okay, now this is an opportunity. They are opening up an opportunity to take members in your like academy. I never gave it a thought. I just asked like a few questions. I think at that time also I was active in the chat also. I was chatting with Dr. Pranav sir, and that time he answered my questions actually live. So I just jumped in, I can say. And after that I had not seen behind. Like all my questions are like answered every day. And there's an entire like pan India group, like entire activity happening in the group. Like even if you don't ask a question, if it's there in the mind, somebody is there who's asking that question, it's already answered in the group. So I can say I'm so happy.
Okay, that is fantastic to understand, see and learn that you are actually enjoying the whole and learning with a fun.
And see, a lot of people are there who can help you. The whole community learning platform which we built is only the objective is only that you should get not one or two but thousands of mentors together, and they're helping each other. So if that is like what is happening and you are experiencing that is a great validation for us as well. So thank you.
The key learnings from Samidha is that she keeps on asking questions and she's getting the answer. So my request to everybody who is watching this, if you are a member, then you should be active in your community. And that is how you get the maximum benefit out of the community. If it is question is usually answered, if it is goes unanswered also, you should keep asking again and again till you get the answer.
Correct. And even if you are not a member, you can ask in below the YouTube comments and Facebook comments, wherever you are watching this. we reply all our comments also. So
Yeah.
ask anytime. Samidha, one more thing is like when you are setting off, like right now you are going our health coach program, right? You're learning about how you can become a health coach and how you can put system together and you can run. You already have the setup. Now you have to just mold it somewhat, and you can have a different one more niche or one more income source. So tell us about the health coaching platform which you will learn from the academy, and how that was an eye opener for you.
See, what I've learned from your system is like I have come down to these three things. Like there's a front end, there's a main course, and there's a back end. So front end is an idea which you put forward in front of people. Like in your case, like you want to make people independent practitioner, be it a hospital or a clinic or whatever they want to be.
Yeah,
Then
your core message.
your core message, the idea, which is your front end. Then the main course is you do one-on-one consultations, like which is your highest level of membership,
right,
hand holding things. And your back end is your membership, like you give support. Like it's not enough. There are a lot of questions, there are a lot of things. People understand it, may not understand it the first time, so people continue to need that support. So this is the thing which I have this is the quest, like a thing which I have learned from you. So what I want to do is my front end in my idea is, I being a hair expert, I want to give this, like I want to make people happy, like with they want happy healthy hair is the idea which I've put forward. I want to do it in the easiest way. Like homeopathy is the easiest way to get that. Like people keep asking me like what machines you use, or what all applications are you going to use. I just tell them, I give you just one small thing and 4 pills you have to take, that's it. The one thing which I always keep doing is like, how can I make this easier? So that is one thing. So my main thing is my consultation, like digital consultation, homeopathic consultation. That is my main thing. And my back end would be a yearly renewal membership program which will give support, like if in case of hair thinning, it is not going to be treated in a day or in a month. It's going to take a long time. And people might not take it entire year. They need support also, like what to eat. There are a lot of questions to be answered, what is to be done. Then there are dietary restrictions, there are everything, like what people give exercises, don't follow routine. So that will be in the support. So this is the entire thing which I've learned from you, and I want to incorporate in my system, like everything. So slowly and steadily it's going there, but yeah, it's work in progress.
That's the best thing, actually. That's the best thing. See, every niche, every specialization is different. So you can learn something from here and there, and then how you incorporate in your setup is the innovation part. And you are doing it correctly, as you have mentioned the whole process. You understand the thing, and that is why you are so active, because you are learning so much and you are implementing. A lot of people learn but they do not implement, and so implementing is the key part of getting results.
So many people are actually in the learning stage all the time. We request them, you have to be active and now act. इतना सिर्फ जानने से पता नहीं चलता है, सिर्फ ज्ञान खत्म नहीं होता है. You have to put it in action. You have to show it the daylight. You have to take out your car and drive.
Yes. Absolutely. So we tell that the golden triangle. You learn, you act, you do, and then again learn, and you start having that that good circle in your life. You always learning new things. You're implementing. You're getting the feedback. You are changing it, and then again doing the whole cycle once again. So that will move you forward. If you're just learning and learning and learning, nothing happens. So fantastic. Tell us about your what right now we are having this 21-day video challenge in our community. A lot of people are putting videos, they're learning videos. You are already made videos, but a lot of people are doing it for the first time. And how has been your experience? We are in the middle of that video challenge, and you are daily submitting your video, and a lot of people are submitting. So that was a buzz in the community right now.
Yeah, I just tell everybody, like, don't hold yourself, like nobody's going to judge you. Like initially it was like you had to have that perfect thing, only then only see. Nowadays it's the opposite thing. The more like imperfect you are, the more proper self, like in authentic, genuine person, if you people see, then only they will connect with you. The golden thing about connection is you have to be I don't get the word right now. You have to be realistic.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to be
reality.
authentic.
Yes.
Only
Yes.
then
It's a,
only people will say. Otherwise, they will say everything is like fake or plastic, or there are a lot of ads keep going on. People just scroll through them. They don't even see. Everything is perfect, then it is not perfect. It is all the edited thing. So unedited is the best thing. And people
Yes.
connect with that. You have to, and the only way to build relation or build your brand online is to come online. You can't hide behind your content thing. Okay,
Yeah,
once in a
great.
while you can write
Hmm.
up is there, but for the connection to happen, like in clinic only, like one-on-one first, people come to you, why they want to talk to you, and they want to actually know about, like, know how to talk to you, like, they want to tell you about things.
Yes.
But online thing is, it's different. You have to build that relationship with them only once, and only like, if they have that confidence in you, then only they are going to approach you. But if they don't see the actual who Dr. Samidha is if only posters are there, or if only my clinic's name, they are not going to approach you, because they
Yes.
want to see who Dr. Samidha is,
Yes.
who is the person behind, how is their life, what they do, and what they actually are implementing in their life. Like if I give instructions, or like if I say you have to build like this lifestyle, and you have to do this and that, and if they see I'm not doing that, they are not going to trust me.
Correct.
So I have to build that relationship. And like on an average, you have to be, at least there need to be 7 interactions, like online interactions, for people to actually buy from you something. Like
Touch
in our
point.
case, there is we have a service, the touch point should be there. So, and nowadays, like, people's concentration is like less than 10
Less than three
seconds, not
seconds.
even 3
Yeah.
to 5 seconds.
Yes.
People, if they see 3 seconds, they judge you.
Yeah.
They'll only give you 3 seconds, and if that 3 seconds, if you can't build a relation, you're gone. I'm not scaring you, but if you give a smile in upfront, you are like your authentic self, you are explaining them and giving useful things, not just data. People already have a lot of data, and they are fed up of the data. Everywhere is their data. Only useful thing is there, then only they'll come to you. Initially, like, I will never say like right from day one they'll help you. They'll follow you. Then they see what content is there. They go back, see your website. They make judgment. Is it easy to consult? Then they'll see your like, are you affordable? Everything is seen by them. But what they see, we just saw your video and directly come to consult. Nobody's going to directly come to you.
Correct.
They will judge you. Everything they will try to remove, and they do a Google search about you. That is going to be there. So if you're not on Google, they are not going to come to you.
Yes. Yes. True.
you are what Google says you are, right?
You are.
And this analogy
Digitally,
is
though,
like
it is there.
this analogy is like a seven layered, fort. So once they cross the 7 layers, that is when they come to you.
Yes, yes, and that is why your digital presence is so important. Not only for, even if you are not opening a digital clinic, what Dr. Samidha has done. Even if you have a physical setup, your digital presence is very necessary to actually run it and take it to the next level. So here I just wanted to understand lot of in every webinar we have this poll. Okay, 400 doctors are there, and we run a poll. How many people have a website? 90 to 95% people do not have their website. Active website. Maybe some people have some passive website, staying that no action is there, but just a website. So 90% people do not have website. So just tell me, Samidha, how important for a doctor, especially in a homeopathy domain, to have a good looking website for their business?
See, nowadays what happens is, in first, initially it was like, even if you are in a small place, every people used to know every other people if you are in a village or town. But
Right.
now things are different. People, it's 90% population is a floating population. Only 10% people are local people. So it becomes very difficult to get that confidence in that people. And what floating population is going to do, they are going to go to Google Baba and tell me the best doctor in my town, or who is tell me the best, I have toothache, now what to do. Now if they don't have time, if they don't have time for that doctor, then they'll just Google is their help go to place. So if you're not on Google, you're not going to succeed. So there is no option. Initially, I also had that. Like, we all doctors have that ego. we are so like educated, we are giving service, and like we are the best, like we are giving our best, and we are the best, so people will come to you. No, this is not, you can't depend on that. Like that era is gone. Like you have to build, like I said initially, only 3 seconds is what they make an impression about you. That's it. They see you. If you're there on Google, only then only they will say, this person exists first of all. Even if people have recommended about you, like there's somebody, they come, like they ask the neighbor first of all. If there is no Google, they ask the neighbor, like, who's your doctors? He will tell your name. Then what he will do, go to Google and type in your name. Okay. Then he'll see your picture. Okay. Before come to you, he wants to know about you. Like he wants to see your picture. He wants to see the clinic. He wants to see the location, where it is. Is it easier for me to go there? Everything he's going to see on Google. Only and then
reviews.
Yeah.
So many reviews.
Yeah,
reviews.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
If reviews are there or not. And then only he will make an like idea. Okay, now this seems to be a pretty good doctor, or pretty okay. Now I can go there. So if you're non-existent on Google, it is going to be difficult in the next 10 years. That I can say.
So it is very important to build up your digital infrastructure as good as you're making a physical infrastructure.
Yes.
You can make a state-of-art and super hi-fi hospital and sitting in one of the corners of Bombay, nobody will come to you. You have to be present online. You have to show what you are good at, and you have to tell people that why you are offering the service and how you are going to offer it. Then the people will come to you. They will ensure they validate the things. They will see that this person has a website. Okay, he looks genuine. That is when they'll come to you.
Yeah. So Samidha, again, one more, since we are going through this video making challenge, and so how important for any homeopathy doctor to start making videos, because now all content consumed over internet, whether it is reels, YouTube, shorts, these are in a short format content. So how important is to make videos, start making videos, even if you are very good, even if you are a little age, or now this has become necessary evil. So how do you see people coming out of the comfort zone and start making videos?
Initially, they can just start with like a recording. Like first 3 videos they can make and don't share it. Like in front of the camera, you have to smile, talk to the camera. Then initially first 3 attempts are enough. I guess by 3 you start, like you know where to keep the camera, how to hold it, what position is there, you have to smile or not. You get to know that. And then once you get that entire thing, then slowly and steadily just post it, because people will help you. Like initially I has to post, it was not perfect. Then I got a feedback. Okay, now please switch off the fan on the background. I got this feedback from my friends. Okay, I said, okay, I'll do that. And slowly and steadily, people don't fear about the comments. If initially you're not comfortable, just switch off the comments. It's okay. You don't care about it. And then after 5 to 6 videos, you can again switch it on. There are people who want to help you, but if you don't start only, then it's not possible.
Yes.
You will get that feedback from friends. People will tell you from front, like there will be engineers or your software people in your friend circle. They'll help you. They'll tell you, you use these and these application. You smile and all sort of things. You will get the feedback. You just have to start. That's it. And for homeopathy people, especially, I want to tell, like, you're doing such a lot of good things. Then let people know. There are still a lot of people who don't know what homeopathy is capable of. And only if you do videos and tell them what you are doing good. Already you are doing good. But let it be seen by people. Only then the homeopathy will come to that level. It's already come. But in that entire crowd, let people know who you are. The only way to know is through videos.
Correct. Absolutely.
I think in homeopathy only the digital and the tele can play a big role, because see, telemedicine, you can see the patient. You have services of transportation all over the country now. And if you are actually on the digital platforms, your reach or your outreach will be pan India or maybe pan world. So it is like, you are going to set your limits then, because the patients will come from all over the place.
Correct.
This is going to be very useful.
Definitely. Because I too will say, this thing, don't think why it stopped your thing. Like everything happens for you. That you should have it. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So entire this 2.5 years, people had a lot of losses, but our entire health industry had been like given a push, like, okay, now you need to improve a lot of things. It exposed everything, like what needs to be done. You can't be in that stage like everything is going to improve, we are in a perfect. So it showed you the mirror, like what needs to be done. And in after this stage, people now actually have been comfortable doing online consultation. People used to be reluctant. Even now, a lot of people are reluctant to do like online consultations or make online payments. There are, but then there are a lot of people who want to get to you, like they want to reach you. Like I now, with the help of this team, I have a global practice, like not just pan India. You have an entire world to take over. Like there are few countries which allow you can practice there, but you need a team. But one thing is there, you need to do it professionally. You can't just hold yourself and I'm not going to invest so much. You need to give them that much like value. You have to give that value back. You have to give that professional look. Like there are a lot of people who do wellness things. Like why can't you do? They have a global reach. So you are a doctor, you can think like an entrepreneur. And now with this academy, I can say I am a doctorpreneur. I can also do. So why not you? Like think like an entrepreneur and give that value back. Be a professionally looking website, and then just sky is the limit. I can say that.
Yes.
So this digital thing has improved your practice also, physical practice?
Yes, definitely. I will say, like I was in Palghar, like people after the news, obviously now a lot of people knew about Palghar and that stage. So I had very local practice, like beyond a few people used to consult. Like there are people who would travel from here, maybe some relation, like word of mouth was the only way of practice. But now people do recognize me through reels, or maybe some people see my videos. Then last day, that was some person from Bahrain. She contacted me. She started following me on Instagram, and then she contacted me through my website. So there are people, like even friends also, they don't know actually after school where you are, because people are all over the world. Like my friends are there all over the world. They are in different countries. So they don't know actually what's your status. We are not in contact. So now, since you are a website, you have a global presence. Now they know and recognize. And if you have a website, then they have the confidence to take actually, because outside people find it very reluctant. If you have just practicing through social media, it's not going to help you. You have to have that your space. Like in this entire digital thing is also ultimately a space, and you have to have your home in that website is your home, your place. Like like a small example, like I for this last 6 months I was doing entire series on new moms of toddlers for hair consultations. Like a lot of female go through the hair fall issues after pregnancy, and I did entire series. And I used to get feedback, okay, from friends also. They used to say, you literally saved me from overthinking. Like I was going crazy. And then their husbands also, there were few doctors also, they used to give me this feedback, okay, my wife is going crazy about her hair fall. She's normally she's very cool and calm, but because of this hair fall thing, she's become crazy and irritated. But now what I do, I go her and tell her to follow you and just see the videos, and she's calmed down. So I get these type of feedbacks also, and a lot of people have come to me that they might not take your consultation or may not, but you indirectly helping out a lot of people.
You are not sure how that one video or one sentence is impacting the other person. You will not aware, like what you are aware is just one or two instances, but there will be 100 of people who have never talked to you, but you have made a difference in their life. That has happened to me.
We have seen in our practice also, so many people have just seen the webinar and their lives have changed. It's just a free webinar which changed their life. They did not buy our course, they did not do anything. They just see what in the webinar and took the notes out of that, and they changed their life.
So a lot of 90% people we do not know actually came to know that this has happened, but found few feedbacks. So what we as a doctor or as a person who are creating content for the for internet should be like doing it diligently as a service to the mankind. And from that, if something comes in return, that is a byproduct of what you are giving out to the world. So that is the mindset with which people should work. And especially in homeopathy, sky is the limit right now. So anybody who is a homeopath, a young homeopath who is watching, there are a lot of things to be done. If Dr. Samidha can do in one segment, just micro niche of hair, then there are like multiple, maybe 100, 200 streams where you can also work, right? And choose a micro niche, build a good digital brand and start impacting a lot of people. And there will be like you will be growing to the next level. Okay. So thank you so much, Samidha. It has been wonderful talking to you. Lot of learnings for the people who are watching, for us also. Fantastic to have seen your journey and growing from one level to another level. And just as a start, I'm very sure in next 1 year you will be a different version, Dr. Samidha version 3.0. Okay, I'm very, very sure about that. So thank you so much for coming.
And remain active in the community. And
definitely, I'm not going to leave you all.
Keep contributing.
Keep asking questions.
Yes, keep asking questions and keep giving the suggestions. And do well, because it is your first branch. It is now started. I want to see multiple branches for you.
Yes, fantastic. Thank you so much once again, and we will see you in the next round when we have built a multiple sort of teleclinics and you have a global clients. Okay. And if people who are watching here want to have see what we do, how we do, you can register for our next webinar, whose links is given below. Okay, you can register for this webinar, come inside, understand how we can help you, and you can come inside the academy. Also, Dr. Samidha's LinkedIn profile, also her website is also given in the description. Go and see what she is doing, how you can replicate the same thing in your life. And if you want to contact Dr. Samidha directly, you can also contact. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. It has been wonderful talking to you.
Great.
Bye-bye. Take care.